against India and going out there and having a great match.
Thank you, Coach. And question for player. As is playing against Syria tomorrow, what would be a challenge for you?
Yeah, look, we know Syria a good squad. We've analysed them over the last couple of days. Look, we're expecting a physical game. But the most important thing is just focusing on what we can do better from our previous game against India. So, like the coach said as well, it's full focus on ourselves. We know what we need to improve on, and make sure that we do everything right and get the job done.
Thank you. Before we continue the next session, I would like to ask for a photographer to vacate the room, please. Thank you very much. So now question from media for the gentleman on the second row. Second row. Yes.
Graham Davis from Air News Media. A question for Graham. You've both spoken about needing to improve or wanting to improve. Which are the areas that you are particularly looking at?
Yeah, look, I think that we did very well against India, but probably just the last pass or the last finish. I think our set pieces were not great against India. We had a lot of corners, and that is probably one of our strengths, and we just need to improve on those little things.
I have two questions, one for Aziz, one for Arnold. Aziz, you were the squad in 2015 and you lifted the trophy. Do you think now this is the time Australia can win the trophy? And my question to Arnold, this is the third time you with the Socceroos in Asian Cup, and this is good opening start for you. In 2007, draw with Oman, Team Carl scored the last minute. And in 2019, lose with Jordan. Now you win against the difficult team, India. So what's the next? Thank you.
Aziz go first or me? Oh, okay, yeah. Look, it's always good to start a tournament with a win. And, I think 2007 I wasn't ready to be a coach, especially national team coach. I was an interim coach. At the time, and probably didn't get our preparation right for that first game, but we've had very good preparation for this tournament. The next match, win. We go out every time we go on the field. We go out to win the game, and with high expectations of results. But what I want to see and what I expect to see tomorrow is an even better performance than what we gave against India.
Look, like you said, I was part of the team and the squad that lifted the trophy in 2015. And, look, since then, it's always been on my mind. I'd love to do it again. So, looking at our squad now, we have a great squad. And the way we've started the tournament, obviously with a win, it's always important. You said we started our last campaign with a loss, and it made it difficult for us. But you look, with the squad we've got now, we just got to take it game by game. We put India behind us now, and our next challenge is Syria. So full focus is on Syria, and we're going to every game to win. So it's going to be no different tomorrow.
Question.
علاء الدين قراوي وكالة الأنباء القطرية. سؤال للمدرب.
Excuse me, in Arabic, right?
سؤال المدرب جراهام، يعني المواجهات ما بين المنتخبين السوري والأسترالي أصبحت مألوفة في السنوات الأخيرة. رأينا المنتخب الأسترالي يفوز في آخر مواجهة في النسخة الماضية، واجه صعوبات كبيرة. اليوم المنتخب السوري نسخة جديدة، أسماء جديدة. ما هي معلوماته عن المنتخب السوري واللاعبين الجدد وتقييمه لأداء المنتخب السوري في المباراة الافتتاحية مع منتخب أوزبكستان؟
Obviously look back at Syria, the World Cup qualifiers, and watch their games there. China, we watched a friendly game against them. Obviously watched them against Uzbekistan. We watched them against Japan when they lost 5-0. So, you know, we know everything about the Syrian players and team. We've done our homework. And as is said, we're expecting a physical game, and we'll be ready for it.
Graham, Oz Arab Media, Bilal Nassour, Oz Arab Media. In the previous conference, you said we are ready to grab the title. After you watched the first round of this competition, what are our chances to rise the trophy? Thank you.
It's, as I said, it's every time you go to a tournament, you have to reach for the stars, and you have to have high expectations to go in and mentally prepare to win it. I've watched every game, first round, and you know, it's obviously those expectations are still there, but it's one game at a time for us, and making sure that we're not taking our eyes off, you know, the game that's in front of us and worrying about games ahead of us. It's all about the game tomorrow against Syria, and as I said, putting in a great performance.
ليس برقدار موقع اللاعبين السوريين المحترفين. كوتش، واضح تماما الثقة العالية بالمنتخب الأسترالي. أكدت حضرتك الدخول إلى البطولة بغرض التتويج باللقب وطموحكم أيضا للفوز بكل مباراة. أوزبكستان تعادلت مع سوريا في المباراة الأولى وفزتم على الهند 2-0. على ضوء هاي النتائج، برأي حضرتك مين هو راح يكون منافسك الأول بالمجموعة؟
Look, every game is a difficult game. You're at a major tournament, and you know, Syria and Uzbekistan was a good quality game to watch. And but again, I can't control what the opposition do. It's what I can control is, you know, the energy of the players, the focus of the players, my players, and the belief that the players take into the game. And you know, but as I said, I expect a tough game tomorrow, but we'll be ready for it.
Do we have any more questions? That will be the last question. Two-player. Yet one for coach, and we have another one for player. Okay, sure. We do one for coach first.
خالد علي من جريدة العرب القطرية. معروف عن مستر هكتور كوبر المدير الفني المنتخب السوري انه بيلعب بطريقة دفاعية وقدر يخرج بكلين شيت قدام المنتخب اوزبكستان. هل المنتخب الاسترالي قادر على هز شباك المنتخب السوري ولا لا؟ السؤال الثاني، هل في غيابات في المنتخب الاسترالي ولا كامل العدد في المباراة؟ شكرا.
Yeah, again, we've watched Syria, and we know they've got some strengths, but you know, it's about us tidying up the things that didn't work against India, and making sure that we're ready mentally for the game. And as I said, I can't control too much what Syria do, but I can with us, and it's important that we get that right.
الفريق جاهز؟ The team is complete or?
Okay, next question for player, please.
Yeah, Aziz, you've been part of a defence that's been very successful in the last few games, hardly any goals conceded. What do you think what do you put that down to? Why suddenly has the defence really got it together and make it very difficult for the opposition?
Yeah, look, it's not just we work on defending as a team, you know, and I think when we press or when we're in a block, we make sure that, you know, we're very compact and make it difficult for the opposition. And, you know, I think especially since Arnie's come in, you know, we've improved on that a lot. And look, when you come into a tournament, you know, everything changes to a friendly game or club football and everything like that. An international tournament is different. It's a one-off game. So, you know, we really got to be switched on every minute of the game. And, you know, I think against India, we did that really well. I don't think they had any clear chances at all. And, you know, us as a defence, we know that, you know, we do our job. We've got enough quality on the other side of the pitch to punish teams. So for us, it's just about keeping clean sheets and, you know, and making sure that we put them away down the other end.
The very last question for head coach.
More time. I was careful to ask it like a last question because it's outside the competition, but I would really would like to understand the situation.
Can we have translation in
Arabic?
Oh, you? Okay.
Okay. No, maybe it's my mistake. I said I was careful to ask this question, like last question, because it's outside the competition, but I would really like to understand the situation. Australia took that decision to play in Asia before several years ago. I would like to know about the opinion of Australian community, Australian fans. Do they support this idea, or how is the situation in Australia right now? This is a decision made by Australian Football Federation, but I'm asking here about the sports community in Australia. How is it? Are they supporting this idea? Do they like this idea or not? Of course, you are most welcome, but I'm just asking to know the answer.
Yeah, look, I didn't make the decision to come to Asia, into Asia from Oceania, but I really think it's improved us as a nation in football because the competition, obviously, the teams we're playing against is much harder. And Asian football, for me, I think is, and for a lot of Australians that are, you know, football fanatics, they're seeing that Asian football is growing enormously and quickly. And, you know, you can see in this tournament the quality of the teams now is getting better and better. So, you know, the Australian community is right behind the Socceroos and Australian football being in Asia. I didn't hear that.
Don't you think that maybe that there is a possibility that it's easier way to go to the World Cup? I don't make those rules, but you know, it's New Zealand might not be happy if we go back. So, yep, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We have enough time for the press conference today. Thank you very much and good luck for the match tomorrow. Thank you, Coach.